Hello everyone, I call myself Gurnex, but you probably know me in a different name. Have I surprised you? This video is going to be so real that I'm going to pick up a Lego and put it in the right place, so wait for it. Alright, I'm back. So hello everyone again. I've done this video before 1 hour. 1 hour. Right before this because my microphone for some reason doesn't work too well. At some points. I'll figure out what's wrong, but basically don't look at my hair, okay? Don't look at this place, don't if you care about this stuff, if you care about how I look, then get lost. Just get lost, okay? I don't need comments of how I look, how bad I look, how good I look, how evil I look. I don't need that shit. I don't need bad comments, is one-word comments. Okay. If you're more creative than that, then welcome aboard. Otherwise, no, you're not welcome. Now that that's been through, this video is the first public video. I wonder what number of the video it is. And it is number 13th. I'm so evil right now. I'm just so evil. Oh yes. Man, my hair is bad all the way through. Like, the whole videos that I look at, just my hair is shit. But that's what, YouTubers go through, bad hair. Anyway. Am I a YouTuber? Not yet. I do YouTube stuff. I'm not a YouTuber yet. It's not my work. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting money out of it. I got $2. Congratulations, Gurnex. You earned $2. How did you do that? What's your success story? What are you gonna do with $2? I'm probably gonna buy bread. That's how shitty my life is. Previously I talked about what I've been through as a game developer, because there's a new thing that's gonna happen for me. Is a game jam. 2 days I will be developing some kind of mini game or whatever with a bunch of other people. I will put my best into this, not just developing a game, but getting to know with the people. I'll probably spend so little developing the actual game and spend as much time as possible being social with people. And I will I'll try to be all over the place, checking what other guys do, all this stuff. If that means to be neutral and you cannot, spy on others, so I will declare I don't have a team. I want to see every single game as they are developed. I want to see everything. Man, I'm so evil. No, but the game jam is probably the biggest thing for me, and that I am hoping for to be. Last year I didn't went for the game jam because for reasons. Actually, it was I would call it destiny. The last day that I wanted to go to the game jam, I prepared myself. I had a credit card with enough cash in it, and I forgot the numbers. That day only, I forgot the numbers, and I mean, it was for 1 month that I would remember those numbers, but that day I just forgot them. I don't know if that was stress, that made it happen, but I call it destiny. So, man, I didn't go there. Didn't win for the game jam. It actually saved me, I guess, in some manner, because I was not prepared for it. I tried to prepare, in the sense of making a game, so I would be sitting there and just making a game, basically, not actually interacting with people, which I find a lot more important. And now after, I did a Kickstarter, I checked my competitor, how could I forget his name? Ben Arnold, yes. Ben Arnold, you have to check him out. His game is called The Seed of Andromeda. And it's insane. Okay? You will blow yourself up, your mind up. If you play Minecraft, you'll enjoy Minecraft. You will see how beautifully he's able to manipulate block textures to make it look so amazing. And he made round planets, actually, that you can explore. Like, it almost feels like it was inspired by Notch himself, as he was trying to make the basically similar thing in exploring beautiful planets. Like, who doesn't want that game? Starbound was a phenomenon. It almost feels like, well, Terraria ripped off Minecraft. Now, Starbound is going to be ripped off by Ben Arnold. Way to go, Ben Arnold. I approve your message. Alright. For those who know me, it's not a familiar format for you. I believe so. Like, it might be the first video that you see because it's so public, and it's gonna be maybe shared, maybe not. Who cares? Okay, Destiny will do the thing for me, and I will thank Destiny for doing or not doing. If this video is not going to be public for a lot of people, then I will say, I'll probably see something similar to game jam stuff that I'm seeing right now. Though I view this video as not important. Whatever happens will happen. I will ask a few people at the end to be, a part of the team again. I call this team Positeam. There's nobody here right now. There's a lot of empty seats. Nobody cares even, because I'm not even being public about it. But hear me out. What am I about even? What kind of people am I searching for, and whatever. If you're interested, just be interested. Somehow, Lithuanians now can earn revenue in YouTube. Be interested if you're interested in money. But no, money is not the thing. Money is not the thing. Saying you can earn revenue just says that you can survive on YouTube as a Lithuanian. No, I don't think so. You can even do that, but maybe, because Lithuanians kind of have, dollars is a bit more valuable here, so I may think that it's possible to survive as a YouTuber, Lithuanian YouTuber. So that's a new thing this year, really, I believe. That's why I started Positeam. Not really. That's why I started. It was one of the things that motivated me, of course, but I kind of felt like, well, I'm not gonna make public videos anyway, so why should I care? But if you're able to motivate me right now, leave positive comments, because that's all there is to it. Like I said it in the start of the video, get lost, but only if you're not positive, right? Why should you be here? It's called Positeam. Are you here to trash on us? We're not gonna receive your message anyways. We don't care. I say we, but I'm talking about the future. Hopefully, I don't care right now, because I can't predict the future. But I just hope there's gonna be we involved rather than just me. Alright, so Hopefully you got comfortable with my voice, because it's going to be 50 minutes more. It's going to be 1 hour long. You probably already seen that. And you say to yourself, now, if you want to leave, just move out of the gates. There's a lot of better people to watch the videos for you. And I thank those guys very much that they understand that this hour is not edited, is not cut in any way. I'm just putting myself out there 100%, 60 minutes, not 100 minutes. That's not how hours work. But yeah. Is anyone coming to me? Nah. There's a lot of course, going to be noise because it's New Year's, and I'm going to be talking about what I did, what I've been through this year. But first of all, like previously, I scrapped the video because it didn't even have sound. Like I was talking to the camera 1 hour, and there was no output. Basically, I didn't save anything. It didn't work. So I'll go through a lot quicker this time. What I talked about is Spawned engine, the game that I'm working on, but I feel it's not the point here. Even though it's really important to me as a programmer, and I went through this, and I kind of went through this for myself, and now I understand it because I made a mistake. All the mistakes that I made, this for some reason makes me a better person. I mean, I'm playing chess just to lose, so I would know my mistakes. I would know how am I able to improve myself. So losing chess for me is amazing experience. I will come back to that later in the video. I'm kind of like making a teaser for you. What's gonna happen? This is like a movie. There's gonna be an ending. Can you believe? Alright. So I worked on the Spawned engine. It's like a Minecraft clone. You can find a Kickstarter video in my Facebook wall, which was not successful. I didn't got anything. Yes, I got 0, but I didn't. I mean, I lost chess game, but I didn't lose it. Like, I didn't really actually lose it. I got the experience. That's what it's all about. In life, you must not lose. If you're doing something, you must do everything to not lose. So I did a Kickstarter. I got a lot of experience out of it. I didn't lose anything. I didn't win, but I didn't lose either. And I believe I will do it again. Why not? I want even more experience. I will put my face out there. I will put even more opinions out there. I put 2 videos about why am I making Spawned and why Minecraft is clonable. Minecraft, I'll say in short, why Minecraft is clonable is because Minecraft lacks of stuff. Whenever we say, clonable means you can put mods out there. And if you put a mod out there, which means it adds more to Minecraft, so if you want to clone something successfully, you have to add more. So basically that's why Minecraft is clonable, and I am cloning Minecraft basically. And the reason is that Minecraft lacks a lot of things, and the major thing is that it's not a very good map making system. Even though it's one of the best, it's not very good enough. Even though it gives an introduction for map making and how powerful it is, and how map making actually is better than making games. Because you can have an amazing game engine or map making engine or whatever, and you would be able to just make maps no matter how smart or dumb you are. It doesn't matter. You're able to make maps. Just like in Minecraft, you would generate a map, you would place a lot of bullshit or whatever. If you're smart enough, you would place a big and wonderful adventure for people, but basically anyone is able to do anything. So That's how powerful map making program is. And basically, with a map, you're just making an equivalent of a game in terms of gameplay. You're making a map which is worth 6 hours of gameplay. There are, $40 worth of games with that amount of gameplay. So it's like, why not making maps? And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm making Spawn. That's the second video that I made for the Kickstarter, is that I kind of want to make a map making system because it's so profitable. You didn't thought about that, did you, big companies? You're like Clash of Clans. Leave me out of this. I can do this. I just need a lot of people to help me with this. That's one of the reasons why I'm going for the game jam, and I'm gonna try to kick ass, try to make a team. You wanna join? You not only have to, you don't have to be a game developer at all to join something that I'm doing. I'm also doing a posit team, which is basically everything positive. I'm just whatever. You know, some positive experience, some positive stuff. You want to make a video, let's do it. Why not? Why not do the video? Why not be creative? Why not do stuff? But yeah, I know there's a lot of people that are hanging on cliffs and say, well, everything is fun. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go into the pits of creating stuff. I'll just enjoy, what's being created. I don't blame them, but I can't be friends with you guys because, no. I like everything. I want everything, and I want to create as well. But I want everything is... No, it takes a lot of... It gives a lot of information, but it's not everything, of course. It's most of the things. It's like I'm making Spawn with 7 colors, which is rainbow. I'm not saying I'm gay or I tolerate the gayness or whatever. I'm not saying any of this information. I'm just saying, Spawn, 7 letters, all the colors fit in those letters. Why not? I like colors. That's what I'm saying. You can say whatever you think, but that's how it is. So previously I talked about what was the story of my programming or whatever. So I started working with Unity basically 2013, the very first days of that year, and after 3 months I uploaded a video. What I learned how to place blocks, how to make block models or whatever. And then I actually went very big leap and made a player model and block breaking. That was big things. After 1 month, man, that was a lot of work. Maybe that was very exciting. I put a video on. I was so excited that but it was never 1 month a video. It was never like this. And hopefully, I actually want to do this like at least once a month. There has to be a video. Of course, I'm not showing what I'm doing on my computer. I don't feel like doing that. It might be giving too much information, and that's not what I want to be about. I mean, it's more real, it's more information, but it's kind of going to be too much information, and that's not what I want to deal with here. Answering questions which could be even more controversial than my video itself. Whew. Oh baby. Anyways, I uploaded 2 years anniversary of Spawn because I worked with a Minecraft mod. And I wanted more. A mod was abandoned. If it wouldn't be abandoned, I would be still working on a mod because it gave me map making, which I used it to full extent. There was a programming feature where you can program stuff in Java, and it just made so much more customization that, I was able to do a lot of bizarre things, and everyone, noticed it, of course. So then I uploaded some bullshit Minecraft challenges. I don't know what I was thinking there. Then it took me, alright, a few months, and I went back for the December, where I uploaded Spawned Engine Development Block 4. Oh, and 2 months before, dual wielding torches, Book of Knowledge, yeah. And that was it. I made inventory, I made throwing stuff. I was able to throw stuff with my player. That was pretty cool. That was 1 year of experience in Unity. I also dealt with a GUI system, which was replaced by new UI system. Basically replaced, I can say that, because I will be replacing everything basically in my engine, so with the new UI system, so I have to rework a lot of things that were already done, and I wasted so much time on it, but it's not so much a waste because I still gained a lot of experience, and now I understand how UI works. But still I scrapped almost everything. Everything. Alright, everything. I admit. So then I started, making snapshots instead of, full updates, because snapshots were supposed to be smaller, but they kind of weren't. They kind of were, but not really. Then people ask, for more updates, but it just became less and less. And I just made a Kickstarter, and it was a big pauses. Like, there was so much shit going on in my life. Like, I went for labor exchange even to get a job, but I didn't want to get a job. I just was forced to. I'm not gonna talk about the circumstances why I was forced to go to labor exchange, but it was nasty, okay? It was just not something that I want to talk about even. Like, I'm pretty honest, but not to this extent. Not to the bad things I've done, which are not even, not teaching me anything. I'll just say this. I just hate where I live now, which I lived for the rest of my life, basically, since I was 5, though. So, for those who I will blow minds, I didn't go to university. That's the truth. I didn't go for 2 years now, and I don't care. Because I believe I have another path to go to. I don't need the government to give me a path to go to. I can do it on my own. I have enough leadership because I didn't have a father. My mother couldn't handle, couldn't give me, her leadership. So, I created my own. I am strong enough to march on my own, basically. Am I? Because, leadership is good. Parental leadership, as it's protecting a person, whatever he does. A child, whatever he does. And child can learn a lot of things, and I was socially unstable, whatever. I can say that. I was really unsocial once, the divorce and all the bullshit went on. And, when you grow up, you tend to lose friends because you're changing. And that's what happened to me. I lost basically almost all of the friends, and I had to take the red pill, which I will talk about a little bit later. Oh man, tell you what, taking the red pill is the worst experience and the best experience in the same way. I imagine the curve of life to be one peak that you start with. You start at the peak and you go down quickly. Basically, that's what I call taking the red pill. You go up again, and you can go up as high as you want from that point. You just gotta take the pill. You gotta understand how the life works, and once you do that, there's no limits to how good you can live. Right now, I kind of feel that I went through the worst of my life, so I'm kind of relaxing for this 6 months after the summer. I really had a few awesome experiences, and before that it was a bit nasty what happened. All through the year it was a little bit nasty and a little bit good. At times it was kind of balanced actually. I thought this period was better. It was better in terms of my home are more quiet. I'm able to focus a little bit more. I have all this awesome equipment that in terms of that it was better. And it's better because I'm getting further away from this dark hole that sucked me in. But basically I'm not complaining because it gave me a lot of experience. And since I'm not self-medicating with drugs, with alcohol or whatever, with medication, basic medication, I'm not doing that. I'm not enhancing any experiences. I'm not getting addicted to anything. Alright, I'm not deleting my memories. I appreciate any kind of experience. Once I start to understand these things are important, not important how I look. Like, this is not important, okay? I will try to look better because I will try to go out in public and be more social and introduce my game to a lot of people, because I will be forming teams and I also want to form a positive team to make a lot of positive experiences. I hope this is one of those experiences that you right now are having for me to express myself. And you don't even need to look at me, you just can, hear my voice. It's not going to change a lot. That's what I do. I listen to a lot of people, two people, okay, in general. Listen to Alex Jones and to Stefan Molyneux. Alex Jones was my discovery 2 years ago when I was almost going to the after I didn't go to the university. I was like, there was a lot of Syria stuff going on. Like, Obama was supposed to attack Syria, but he backed off because people were protesting, and it felt awesome. Like, there's no third world war. That was good. But I also felt, this danger that it could happen. So I almost, said to myself, well, that's the reason why I didn't go to university, because I imagine all these apocalypses going on in major cities, but of course it didn't happen for even 2 years now. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the background, which you're probably not even familiar with, but it's going on, and it's going towards a big leap, just like my life went through a leap. The whole humanity is going to have a big leap of understanding how important we are, not the robots we are going to make, not the technology that we're going to make. How important we are as to collect ourselves into teams, in groups, not to have competition, but actually collaboration. If you look at the YouTube, collaborations are much better, works much better than competition. The same thing I feel about game making. If you would collaborate and make an engine to make maps, it would work much better than competition for companies trying to make money out of people not knowing what they are buying, because that's what games really are. That's why free-to-play games are so popular these days. And that's what my game is going to be, of course. It's going to be free to play, free to join my team or whatever. Everything's going to be free except the currencies that we're going to exchange, because currencies have to have value. So in-game currencies will basically will have to have value, and that's one of the currencies that you will be rewarded for making maps. Anyways, and you'll be able to buy stuff in game or whatever. Anyways, so moving on, what do I talk about? Right now I'm trying to do a mini game, if I'll get back to programming stuff a little bit. So I'm trying to do a mini game in my spawned engine to show am I able to make a mini game, but it's not sophisticated enough to make a mini game. So as I'm making a mini game, I see what I lack, and I'm just making it as I go. Oh man, this is a little bit noisy from my grandma. I really hate being at home. I really feel like I really need a Kickstarter again to try again with a little lower cost, but a lot more real. I mean, I'm putting my face out there, I'm putting more opinion, I'm putting more experience as a game developer, and I believe like that simple leap, like there's a leap of how robots look. The more human they look, the more creepier they look, and there's a leap until you get actually beautiful robots. So there are leaps everywhere, and I felt like I fell into this leap. Like there's so little that I had to do to actually win the Kickstarter. That's what I felt like, and that's what I'm gonna try to do again, whether I form a team or not. At least I have to get, some backup from the game jam as well. I just have to, I just have to put myself out there and do this. So that's just a plan that comes forward. But basically, I'll talk about New Year's resolution towards the end. So that wouldn't be the main topic. Right now I want to, see what happened throughout the year, because that's, what YouTubers do as well, but I'm doing to a full extent. I really talk about all the experiences that I went through, except a few experiences, a lot of experiences. Let's just say, in short, the major ones was that I was going through the labor. I would labor exchange. I was forced to go there. It was a horrible experience. I didn't got any job. I was avoiding getting a job. I just got some cash because I was in that place, and I of course was forced again. I'm just repeating that because it's so important. I was not there on my own will. Alright, so, and also I met a person that taught me a lot of things about people. I felt a lot of honesty in the start, like 3 days of honesty. Then in the end it was like that ending was I guess even more honesty came out of it. But afterwards it just ended. I blame my friend for it, but I also blame my friend for meeting that person. So it kind of cancels out, but he's not my friend anymore because he ended it. He also was a reason why I didn't go to university in the first place, even though that would have had a better life for me. So there are a lot of things that went down, but I mean, it's all experience. I will accept what happened, as I am continuing living, and I have to get out of this hole somehow. And it's tough, but I went through so far. I think I can go forward, and I believe, I have even more opportunities than ever before, because I have more experiences, I have more skill, and I can really kick ass this year. I will call it this year right now, because most of the people is going to watch this video this year, 2015. And this is the first video that is public again. I mean, I'm changing. I am supposed to change. I'm supposed to get better. I'm not supposed to be someone that you know, that you're comfortable with. You're not supposed to look at this video, and if you know me before, you're not supposed to be comfortable. You must see the change that happened to me. Automatically, you don't need to, comment about it. You just need to experience it, okay? Everyone knows how I changed, if they want to. And you can talk with your friends, sipping or whatever. I'm not into that social stuff. Instead, I'm playing, sometimes Minecraft. Survival games. There are a few videos, but, if you want to check the other channel, not this one that I'm putting the video at, it's called Guranext. I call myself Guranext. It's kind of an interesting name because Guru is a spiritual teacher, and next would be just next spiritual teacher, I would say. Could I say next spiritual teacher after Jesus? Man, I mean, I'm bragging, like I'm boosting myself out there, There's too much of me. How do you say that? You're full of yourself, that sort of stuff, but you kind of have to be like this. If you're supposed to be a leader and if you want to form teams, you gotta be full of yourself and just make these creepy theories about you being the next guru. I didn't make this name knowing that it's gonna mean that. I created this meaning afterwards, just like I am creating a system after I do the drawing. So I can actually show this right now. I showed this to 12 people, or 13, but I only remember 11 results. I probably should show this on camera, even though I dislike showing that stuff on camera, because the reason is that I don't want to make an introduction. I don't want to make an introduction of my wheel of life that I drawn. I actually want to show it in person, and that's the rule. So actually I'm not showing it on the camera. It's not gonna have a big quality either, so let's just leave it at that. It's not gonna be shown unless you contact me and want to say, I want to see a system, I want to know. No, I want to see your wheel of life, and I want to know how your system works. Because my system, for now, revealed everything. I would say that this wheel of life actually reveals everything about the universe itself. I'm so over the top about it, but it just gotta, I accept as it is. I just see so much information that has been made out of the combination, out of a few pictures, which creeps me out. I drawn this picture, drawing or whatever, 4 years ago, and I didn't thought about these things. But after I made them, I am upgrading them to a new level, a completely new level that is blowing my mind right now. Probably eventually, through the videos, I will be introducing the Wheel of Life, as I have to, teach through the internet people that are interested and not able to meet me ever. So that's gonna be coming up at some points. Okay, there's a lot of noise. Enough noise to make me pause. Or should I pause it? Man, my grandma is so crazy. And I have to live in this crazy home. My mother is more crazy than that even. But, at least she's not here for the most part. And that makes me more calm and more safe. I feel more safe, like I'm able to do things. But now it's a lot of noise. Hopefully this video is going to be successful enough for me. Calm me down a little bit. Yeah, what Wheel of Life taught me is that sound is the most the strongest energy ever, and it destroys me. The noise destroys me. The mind that receives the noise is suffering, and I have so much mind that when I see an unimportant sound, like if someone is, because sound always gives reason behind it, so if I hear something unimportant going on, it annoys me. Right? Why is it there? It shouldn't be here. That noise shouldn't be here. It's not important. Right now, if I would hear someone talking to the camera, I would understand it's so fucking important, and I would be proud of them talking. I would even care. But talking to yourself is a little bit more annoying, because you understand the reason is bullshit. That's what I've been going through all these years, and now I understand. You know, all these experiences gave me understanding of the world. The fact that I been through a bad experience with a new friend and ex-friend, basically. So a new ex-friend. Yeah, it's really hard to even get a friend when you understand people are so stranger biased. What I mean by that, stranger bias for me is politeness to strangers. How much you waste time for strangers. I would say, well, can you help me with this? Well, either you stop being a stranger to me, then I can help, or if you know, it's not, it's a bit, it sounded a little bit more controversial, but let's say I don't know a guy, right? And we kind of hang out together. And how much am I going to express to that guy? I felt that for her, for my new ex-friend, she expressed too much at the start, and she didn't value what I was showing to her. In the end, she just rejected everything. And I felt like, what the fuck was that? But I understood that she kind of is a B. I'm not saying the full word because it's gonna hurt too much if I say it on camera, but it hurts enough, you know, to say it for yourself. Just do it for yourself. I don't care to say the full word, but yeah, I was hurt for not even having abilities to make friends with people who are hanging up there. And now I'm gonna finish the story. I took the red pill, as you may find this reference in The Matrix. I took the red pill, and I said, and I find out a lot of stuff about the world and how it really works, and how I'm not really left out, but actually going much further than anyone else, just because I was, you know, frustrated. I was mocked by other people that I was, you know, silent and I was an easy target. But now I will not be an easy target. Tell you what, because I'm able to, you know, reflect all these words. I'm smart enough to reflect them. I'm not silent enough to reflect them anymore, because I'm annoyed. I'm easily annoyed. I'm easily, you know, I will point out all your weaknesses that I see. If you're a stranger to me, or if you're a friend, I don't fucking care, okay? Yeah, that's what you have to learn. Treat everyone as shit until they actually, after all the shit you throw at them, they still want to come with you. And that's when I will show a real respect for someone, if they go through all my shit that I throw at them. If they fight against being a stranger to me, that's when I show a lot of respect. And I know that I show, even though I didn't show respect to anyone, I know that I will. And I know that I know how to. because I'm creative enough, I'm smart enough, and that's all that matters so far. And now that I'm working on a game, I'm using my creativity. It's all going through quite well, just like the Wheel of Life is predicting to me. If, in short, I would say that, what Wheel of Light taught me, it's like pretty weird. It's a lot of weird stuff, but 3 first years of your life, you develop a body. Then until 7 years you develop, until 10 years you develop a crystal. What is that? It's basically experiences, tools. It's just like words, tools, and you just basically develop tools. But how can I explain them? Well, basically, anything around you is a tool. You repeat someone else's quotes, you do certain things certain way, you have your own habits, how you wake up, how you eat stuff, what kind of stuff do you eat, what do you like, and whatever. So these are your habits that you have developed. These are the tools that you use to, reach certain outcomes. And the mind that comes afterwards, until the 19 years, is blocked by everything out there, by the whole system that is created. It just blocks. Oh man, there's so much noise from her. It's insane. Anyway, so yeah, the mind is blocked by the system so badly, and that's why nobody takes the red pill. That's why everyone stays up there as a cliffhangers when I say there's a hole besides them. That's why they self-medicate and they try to stay as kids. And that's what's so sad about. You see people not being experienced in certain things. My new ex-friend was not experienced enough in anger, in being angry at stuff. And not being angry at people makes you stranger biased, makes you polite for no reason. You're wasting your time if you're dealing with strangers, if you're not able to recognize good people, if you're just hanging around with douchebags that don't even have a real personality around them, just do things that other people do, and you praise them. Oh, douchebag, I love you. It's not how it works. You gotta go through a red pill to have a successful life. Otherwise, you will have a consumer life that you will consume other people's, work, and you will. And in the end, you will still crash at some point. You will crash at this bottomless pit. Oh yeah, I'm just raising a hand and saying, come on, just jump down. I'll try to catch you. I'll try to help you. However you need to, because I know I wasn't helped, and I still seek for the help, but most of the help is going to be just inspiration to go forward, and that's all I need right now. Just some inspiration, someone to come down, I can say from the heavens to the hell, and experience some crazy stuff with me. Even though no self-medication, that's not the crazy stuff. Real life is much more crazy than you think it is. Believe it. Believe me. Alright, so my New Year's resolution, should I be very precise of what I'm going to do? Like, how many people do I want to get? No, I want to form basic teams, basic team to help me on engine development. Hopefully that's gonna happen. Of course, I want to make more videos, more video vlogs. I really want to move somewhere out of this home as fast as possible. So maybe I'll do a Kickstarter pretty soon, and I will try to do everything. Try to do everything. Put out as much work as possible. Right now, I didn't talk about it before, but in the previous hour that I couldn't record successfully, but basically I'm standing up here. I have a standing up setup of computer, and it just changed my life completely. Changed the way I look, basically. And my feet just became bigger and more muscular. But the whole body, refreshes. When I was laying down on my bed for so long, it felt really bad. Like, what? Am I a patient or something? Am I supposed to be sick now? That's what my body told me, like, that's not the way to go. Even though sometimes I had some workable moments when in the end, when I was about to go to sleep, basically, well, let's be more productive when you're about to go to sleep. That's a really good time to be productive, right? When you can't really be productive in the first place, but you kind of want to work. Anyways, the only hard part is just stand for long periods of time, but now that my feet just got a lot muscular and a lot stronger, I can stand the whole day through and I will feel not much of a pain. Of course it gets exhausting, but I'm training even harder right now and standing even longer. So that was my awesome experiences. I did a more brief video about it in my experience about standing up, and there's a video in the list, and basically talking about the same things but in more details, I guess. Alright, so what other my New Year's resolutions? So yeah, moving to a new apartment, just moving this into a more quiet place. I really want to do that, and this would change the way I develop games completely, the way I interact with the world. Oh man, this is because there's a lot of noise coming, there's a lot of distractions, there's a lot of there's stuff that I have to deal with additionally to what I would be dealing alone. It's much harder. So I guess I'm pretty happy that I lived a harder life than I would as a student. I lived a much harder life, and I didn't have to do anything about it. The life just was harder for me. So, but now I want to change. So now I will put my own pressure on life, and I will be doing stuff on my own. I will be, training my leadership powers, and one day I'll become the next guru. Oh yeah. But seriously, that's not hard. Compared to Jesus, I believe Jesus is like not my level thing. Like, I have better idols than Jesus that were crucified right after he just kicked a few markets and whatever and said, "Oh yes, I am a king." That's all? That's all you did? A few miracles, a few markets destroyed. That's how you oppress the system? By being God's son and just dying so fast? That's not an example that I'm looking for. I'm not supposed to kill myself for people. I'm supposed to live myself for the people. I guess that is the basic lesson that Jesus basically was telling. Just nobody picked it up. I feel like so original thinking about this, but it's really not. Like, the real lesson is just not dying fast. Just don't die. You're not going to be resurrected after 3 days. You're not gonna make miracles either. So you cannot be Jesus, and you shouldn't be Jesus. No more Jesuses. That's the lesson. We must protest against Jesus's being born into this world. I wish my child would be Jesus. Anyways, that's what my wheel of life is saying. My child is going to be Jesus. Alright, that's so much controversial information, but really, I feel strongly about myself and my future because I went through the red pill. No matter how much shit you're gonna throw at me, well, I mean, you're getting full of shit, you're a cliffhanger, it's getting harder, I understand you have to throw some shit at me because I'm there at the bottom of the cliff. I'm just gonna move on and stop being stuck in the shit that you throw at me. That's how it's gonna go. Whew, it's gonna be fun. Fun ride to go forward, to make my game, change the world with my game. I really encourage you to go more in depth, because I'm gonna talk about more in depth about how am I gonna change the world with my game. It's not just map making. It's about collecting people together. Again, I'm saying that it's better to collaborate than to be competitive. And it's the first thing, it's just you gotta kick government's ass. We're not supposed to rule anymore because we have an internet. We have a system to give rules to us. That's what government gives, right? It gives rules, it gives safety. It's like protecting kids. We don't need any more protection, okay? We're not supposed to be crystals. We're not supposed to be stuck in this phase. We must embrace the red pill and go through all these experiences together. Right now, I am doing this alone. There's so long history of people doing this hard thing alone, and I don't want that anymore. I want people to go with groups and stop getting stuck in the cobwebs and where nobody can help you. It's like, what the hell is going on? You look around the people, they're so dumb. You just cannot talk with them because they have the stranger bias, because that at the start you will be, liked and wherever, just like any other stranger, but in the end they will have no value to give to you, and you will be disappointed because they will have so many weaknesses and they'll be like shit afterwards. That's what I felt, with the new ex-friend. I was disappointed, and I don't want this experience to repeat ever again. I will only have close bonds with only a person who will go through all my shit and will say, I accept this. I accept all the shit you throw at me, because I'm not throwing shit because I am full of shit. I'm throwing shit because I want to test people. I want to filter them out of my life. And I only want positive people to lead and help me lead others. So yes, I want all of this stuff to happen next year and all the way through. So let the success story begin. I still have 1 minute and a half. What can I talk about? So, I should relax. I really made an awesome rant, I feel like. You're doing a great job, Gurnest. You show those cliffhangers how to live. Well, I don't have an example right now. It's all at dream level. So, you can still laugh at me while you can. You can still throw shit while you can reach me with your shit, right? I'm really good at metaphors. I'm really I'm saying this objectively, but really, I'm really good at metaphors. I hope you can imagine throwing shit at me, but at some point, I'll be far away. Far away, even higher than you are. Living a better life than you are. And it's not about, money. Not at all. I only need enough money to survive, and that's all that I care about. But other than that, I want Of course, I want money to help others and whatever. That's a good tool, really. But it's helping others. Money enhances helping others, but not helps them. Only enhances your help towards others. So I guess that's how it's gonna end. 1 hour of awesomeness. Hopefully you liked it. For those who did like it, consider yourself either a part of the team or join the actual team of creators here in Team, which I am the major one because I started all this, and I'm the only one so far. But if you want to join, hey, you're more than welcome to be thrown all over my shit, you know. I'll throw some shit at you, but it's more important, you know. We will collaborate or whatever, but it's important you to have a platform to put out positive messages. I believe that's how it is, you know. And who knows, maybe this channel is going to grow. I certainly want that. Anyways, yeah, it's really hard for a person like me, for a creative person like me, to actually create something that is worth money, because once you start talking about money, everyone is like beasts trying to, you know, grab everything they can because they want to grab any value they can, dismissing the value that I put out. So usually words are not that valuable to people. Who knows how it's gonna go? I hope. Yeah, it's the end of the video, so gotta say goodbye, but it's not over yet. There's a lot more years to come. So see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, okay? And now I'm exhausted, so that's gonna be a great time for resting. See you guys next time.